Hello dear students, welcome to a new session. In this session we'll be learning about the triangles. Let's start by Theorem 1. Theorem 1 says, the sum of the measures of the interior angles of one triangle is 180 degrees. If ABC is a triangle, then the measure of angle A plus the measure of angle B plus the measure of angle C is 180 degrees. What is the exterior angle of the triangle? Any triangle has three interior angles. If you extend one of its sides, you will create an exterior angle. As a note, the measure of the exterior angle of a triangle is equal to the sum of the measures of the two interior opposite angles. For example, in this figure, the measure of angle ABD is equal to the measure of angle A plus the measure of angle C. If the measure of one interior angle of a triangle equals the sum of the measures of the other two angles, therefore this angle is a right angle. In this one, if the measure of angle A is equal to the measure of angle B plus the measure of angle C, therefore angle A is a right angle. Let's move on to exercise number 1. The sum of measures of the interior angles of a triangle is, excellent, 180 degrees. In triangle ABC, if the measure of angle A plus the measure of angle C is equal to the measure of angle B, then angle B is a right angle, then its measure is 90 degrees. Question 3. In triangle ABC, if the measure of angle B is equal to the measure of angle A plus the measure of angle C, then angle B is a right angle. Question 4. In triangle ABC, if the measure of angle A plus the measure of angle B is 110 degrees, then the measure of angle C is what? We know that the sum of the three angles in a triangle is 180, so the measure of angle C is 180 minus the sum of the other two, which is 70 degrees. Question 5. If the measures of two angles in a triangle are 35 and 45, then this triangle is, let's first find the third angle. The third angle is 180 minus 35 plus 45, so it's 100 degrees. If one of the angles is more than 90, then this triangle is an obtuse triangle. Question 6. The measure of the exterior angle of the equilateral triangle at any of its vertices is what degrees? As long as it is an equilateral triangle, so the measure of each interior angle is 60 degrees. So the exterior angle is 180 minus its interior angle. So the exterior angle in this case is 180 minus 60, which is 120 degrees. Question 7. The measure of each interior angle in an equilateral triangle is? We know that the measure of each angle inside an equilateral triangle is 180 divided by 3, which is 60 degrees. Let's now go to exercise number 2. In this figure, if the measure of angle B is 80 degrees and the measure of angle C is 70 degrees, where AD, a ray, bisects the angle EAC, the question wants me to find with proof the measure of angle EAD. Since the measure of angle CAE equals the measure of angle C plus the measure of angle B as an exterior angle, therefore the measure of angle CAE is 70 plus 80, which is 150 degrees. Since AD ray bisects angle EAC as given. Therefore, the measure of angle EAD is equal to 150 divided by 2, which is 75 degrees. Exercise number 3. In the figure, if the measure of angle A is 2x, and the measure of angle B is 7x, and the measure of angle C is 3x, the question wants me to prove that angle B is an obtuse angle. Since the sum of interior angles of a triangle is 180 degrees, therefore 2x plus 3x plus 7x is equal to 180 degrees. Then if you add these together is 12x equals 180, then the value of each x is 180 divided by 12, which is 15. If you substitute angle B, you will see that the measure of angle B is 7 times 15, which is 105. That is more than 90 degrees. Therefore, angle AB is obtuse. Exercise number 4. In this figure, if AB is parallel to ED, where the measure of angle ABC is equal to the measure of angle E, the question wants me to prove that AE is parallel to CB. What we're going to do now is comparing angles of triangle ABC and AAD. Since the measure of angle B is equal to the measure of angle E as given, since AB is parallel to ED as also given, therefore the measure of angle BAC is equal to the measure of angle D as alternate angles. Therefore, the measure of angle ACB is equal to the measure of angle EAD. So we can easily now prove that CB is parallel to AE. Let's now go to the evaluation part. Question 1 wants me to complete without measuring the angles. So as you can see here that the 120 is an exterior angle, while A and 42 are the two opposite interior angles. So to find A is 120 minus 42, which is 78 degrees. Question 2. The question wants me to find the measure of angle B as a corresponding angle. So B is a corresponding angle. So B is 64 degrees. To find A, as we got B 64 degrees, we can easily find A by making 180 minus 64 and 62. So the measure of angle A is 54 degrees. By solving the evaluation part, we came to the end of our session. Thank you very much. Wishing you best of luck.